What's up, YouTube? It's Take here, and today we're here with our NBA first round playoff predictions. So I'm gonna go on and say that the Pelicans beat the Clippers tonight, and the Cavaliers beat the Hawks tonight. So, I mean, it's a wash either way. They're both gonna get either swept or lose in 5 games. So first off, I'm gonna go both 1 seeds. I don't see either of them losing to one of these two teams. All right, let's go down to Dallas versus Utah. Luka's out. That's a huge issue. You're gonna lose. I'm I'm gonna say you're gonna lose every game that Luka is out. You got Brunson, you got Dinwiddie, but is that gonna be enough to beat Conley, um, Donovan, and Gobert? No, I don't think so. You need Luka in this series, so for that reason, I'm gonna go Jazz in 6. I think Luka comes back game 3 when they're down 2-0 and he wins 2 games for them. But yeah, I'm gonna go over to this side. Can I pick these teams or no? No, I can't. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go Philly Toronto. Now, Thibault can't play in Toronto. Philly's gonna win both game 1 and game 2, so then they're up 2-0. They're gonna split in Toronto, then they're up 3-1, and then they're gonna go home and win it. I think Philly in 5 is a good bet. Um, Toronto's a good team, don't get me wrong, but you can't guard Joel Embiid and you can't guard James Harden, really. And then you get Thibault out there, he can guard anybody, really. I don't think the Raptors have enough. They don't have that star player. They don't have a superstar. They don't have a guy who can close games. Philly has 2 of those guys. They also have Tobias Harris and Tyrese Maxey. Philly's a dangerous team. You don't want to see them in the playoffs. I'm gonna go Philly. Philly in 5. So far I got Phoenix in 5, Miami in 4, Philly in 5, Utah in 6. Alright, so next up we got Golden State and then Denver. This is interesting because I think Jamal Murray might come back, but even though you're coming back in the playoffs shoot, and you're coming back in the playoffs and you got to get back in that rhythm. So, I mean, for that reason, I'm going to go Golden State in 6. I think Denver puts up a good fight, but Golden State's a much better team than Denver. And nobody's going to be able to guard Curry without Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. You're very thin at both guard and forward. Um, it's Curry. The Warriors have a very good team. I think they're a dark horse for the Western Conference. I don't think they're going to win it, but I think they could easily get to the Western Conference Finals. Next up, Milwaukee, Chicago. Milwaukee wins in 5. Let's be real here. Chicago can't beat a real playoff team. They haven't all year. Um, I think they grab a game at home. Other than that, Milwaukee in 5. Giannis probably going to average 30, 10 and 5. So be on the lookout for that. So far we got Miami, Phoenix, Dallas, Philly, Golden State, Milwaukee. So far, no upsets. Actually, no, sorry. Utah, Philly, Milwaukee, Golden State. Mostly not upsets. And then now we get down to here, and there could be 2 upsets here. I really, I think Memphis is a regular season team. I don't know if they can win in the playoffs. I think maybe you see, either way, you see a team that hasn't normally made it to the second round in the second round. Um, You do have the better star player, but it's really hard to tell. You have Morant, Jackson, Brooks, Bain, Adams. You have a good team, but is that enough for you to win a series? I really don't think so. I don't even understand how they got the second seed, but I'm gonna go Minnesota in 7. And I think Pat Bev really is a problem for Ja. Now, Boston Brooklyn, this is my most anticipated series of the playoffs. You got Boston, who just lost Robert Williams. I think that will single handedly lose them the series. I think it'll be Brooklyn in 6. And the only reason for that is because Robert Williams is out. If Robert Williams is in, I think you go Boston in 7. Um, I mean, you can never count out Tatum and Brown, but Kyrie and KD are just too good, and they have a good depth. And if Ben Simmons comes in, I don't see how they don't win the finals, honestly. Ben Simmons was the perfect fit for them. Well, that's it for my first round standings. I'll come back and do a second round when the time comes. Thank you for watching.